I have live on set with me a very multi-talented young man, a man who, this young man, I must say that he's very, very talented. He's very aggressive at what he do. He's very passionate about it as well. His name is Mr. Brian Vale, also known as the Anointed Vale. I met him in church 2 weeks back. Welcome to TLC.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for the wait.
Yes, no problem.
How are you feeling this evening?
I'm feeling blessed, actually.
You're feeling blessed.
And I'm really privileged to be a part of TLC tonight. It's really an honor to be here.
Okay, great. All right, let's get down to business. Brian, tell us exactly who is Brian Vale and what are you doing in GT?
Yes, first of all, well, Brian Vale is a minister of the gospel. I minister preaching on the pulpit and also through music. So I am basically somebody who has sold out for Christ 100%. And it's all about getting the undiluted gospel out there through the talents that God has placed on my life. And that is through singing, through producing, you know, anything that has to do with music, teaching, all of that. Anything that has to do with music and God, that is me.
Oh, you didn't make mention to them that I asked you the question what you're doing in GT.
In GT. Well, actually,
what are you doing in GT, Brian?
Yes, you know, I've asked that question. Actually, I met a friend in Jamaica who his parents is from here. And what happened is that we met on a music basis. We started a company together called Worldwide Music Production, where we look for upcoming talents, you know, people who are crazy about what they want to do in terms of music. And we take that talent and we groom it and we make something out of it, you know, to get people, more people into the industry, to get a feel of what their talents can actually bring. So that is one of the reasons why I'm here. And also,
but I met you at church.
Right.
Yeah.
Also to promote my album, which I had launched on the 6th of this month. Really, really wonderful stuff. Yeah, so, you know, at church, I got a lot of support.
Yes, we must make mention of the New Testament, right?
Right, Bible Victory, New Testament,
yeah,
Church
Bible
of God.
Victory. We have to call the church name.
Here in DV. So it's been about ministry, it's been about music, and you know, and I went to the church, I fell in love with the people, I fell in love with the church, they, you know, fall in love with me.
You fall in love with you?
Right. So, you know.
Interesting.
It's really amazing how God has been working in my life and moving me from one step to the next and, you know, allowing people to find favor in me as He has favored me to move all the way from Jamaica here in Guyana doing ministry and hoping to move to other Caribbean islands and the wider world.
Okay. So you were born Jamaican?
Born Jamaican.
All right. I spoke with you earlier and you said to me, Tasmin, I didn't start off singing, you know. I never thought I could sing. Well, I'm going to ask you now. Tell us the story about Brian Vale, musician / songwriter, becoming a singer. Let's hear about that.
Well, first of all, I grew up in a family. I'm the second of 9. And most of my siblings and my older brother, he actually, he was known as a singer in the family, in the community. Everybody knows him as the singer. I was just a musician, and everybody knew me as the keyboardist, the guy who plays the instrument in the family. So singing was not really my thing. But I went to a college in Jamaica, Edna Manley College of Visual and Performing Arts. I did 2 years there studying classical piano. And then, you know, learning and loving the music and all. In 2010, knowing that I am not seen as a singer in the family, I
so
didn't
you
really...
came from a family background of singers?
Of singers. But in that family, I would say musicians and singers.
Okay.
But so far, I'm the only established one of my siblings or my mother's children. Then after going through all of that, in 2010 was when everything changed in my life. You know, I was fasting actually, you know, and I went to church in the afternoon about 12 o'clock. And afterwards, I went there and I was meditating on the word, I was praying and everything. And, you know, I said, God, I want to do more for you. I want to be able to do more for you. So I'm asking you to give me a voice that is powerful. So in return, I will be able to win souls for you, to use this voice to win souls. And let me tell you, about 30 minutes after I prayed that prayer. And let me add to this, I didn't know that the word said that you should ask for whatever you need, and it will be given unto you. So at that point, I was ignorant to that word, but even then, I still spoke in sincerity.
Because it's something within you.
Right.
Because it's something within.
And you know, I know that music reaches a wider community, and if you add the gospel, the undiluted gospel to that, then you will be able to reach more people. So about 30 minutes after that, I started singing a song, and let me tell you,
what song was that? I mean, that's a miracle. That's a miracle. 30 minutes after you ask God for something, right there you have it 30 minutes after. Let's hear that song that you sang.
In fact, let me tell you, that song wasn't a song. It was what I later know as worship in the spirit. Because the song that I was singing, I didn't know the song. Words were coming, and everything was making sense. I was hitting notes that I never thought I could actually hit. So it's like there was a transformation, both physically and spiritually, at that point in my life. And it was after then, you know, it was just for Christ. Singing.
I love to say, it's so amazing, and he's not telling lies. He asked God for something, and he got it 30 minutes after. You know, I always like to say, Brian, you get what you're brave enough to ask for. Yeah. I always do say that, and I say I'm going to do this program, and this program TLC is just on the air for like 1 year now. And before, from the Genesis, I said I want to do a TV show, and it must be one of the most popular TV show in Guyana. It must reach out to people, and so far the feedback that I'm getting, it's really, really, really amazing. So I say, and I say to you viewers now, that you get what you're brave enough to ask for. Ask and he will give it on to you.
Yes.
Interested, Brian. So tell me, which part of Jamaica did you grow up?
I grew up in a place called Portland Parish, and then you have the district and community. The district is known as Chelsea. So grew up in Chelsea district. The community is Swift River. As it says, Swift River, it was this really wonderful river. It was a really, really nice place growing up. You know, you do all the little fun stuff that kids would do, swim and all of that. So that's where I grew up with just my mom. Okay,
with just you grew up in a single parent home?
As a single parent.
Well, we have something in common. All my viewers know that. It's so amazing how we met, Brian, because normally I don't go to church every single Sunday, and I just felt like going to church 2 weeks back. Yes, I went to church, and I was sitting in the church, and I never met you before. This is the first time I saw you, and you started singing. And when you started singing, I got these goosebumps. I said, wow. I said, Christmas is coming, and what's better than doing a Christmas show, promoting an artist who's given his life to the Lord? And I said, I want to interview him. And then it so happened that when church finished, I was the first person to leave. And I said, you know what? When I'm in the car, I'm going home, I'm saying to myself, oh gosh. I said to myself, I'm going to feature this young man. How am I going to meet him now? So, when was it? I mean, like around Monday. Yes, around Monday, last Monday. I was driving to Monrepo, and I saw you. You were on the opposite side of the road, and I keep blowing on you, and you're looking at your phone. And I said, oh gosh, is Brian looking? He's just looking at your phone all the time. And I keep blowing on you, and then I'm holding up the traffic, so I decided to just go. I said, if I'm supposed to feature this young man, when I pass him back, he's going to still be there. So I went and I did what I had to do. And when I was passing back, by my surprise, you were walking down the road. You were walking. I think you were heading to church, right?
Heading down, right?
And I stopped and I said, I want to feature you. So you see how God made everything happen?
Yes,
so I said,
just like that.
everything what is supposed to be will be.
Yeah.
And you said to me when we had that conversation earlier, you said to me that many persons said to you that, hey, you're not no singer.
Right.
But once God say yes, nobody could say no.
Right, nobody can say no.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, like I said, from my family, most persons knew me as a musician. So yeah, but God says He's gonna make a singer out of me. And
very good.
I'm privileged to be called His servant, and you know, to be able to minister through song.
Okay, right now we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we return, the great Brian Vale will be singing two of his songs from his newly released album, Blood of Jesus. He told me to pronounce it as Blood A Jesus. I said, no, it's okay, Blood of Jesus. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we return, Brian will be doing a live performance for you. We'll be right back.
Yeah. You know, you have some people in a church for years, but they have not grown. Just want to let you know that Jesus Christ is not pleased with you. Blood of Jesus Christ. You've been in church from 1901, listening to the word and sing those beautiful songs. But every day you and your neighbor fight, all before daylight. 40 years as a child of Christ. You better think twice when you feel you eat hard food, you still a drink milk. Well, this a what me think. Even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out. Said even if me can't preach the word, me life I go talk. Even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out, yes. Even if me can't preach the word, every Sunday you're gone to church, but for the rest of the week to everyone you're like a curse. You don't talk to your sister friend from way back when, and every day you are talk about you are Christian. You must a madman. Hey, you need to think about your act. Judgment here you might attack. When Christ turn your back, hey, listen me. Even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out. Said even if me can't preach the word, me life I go talk. Said even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out, yes. Even if me can't preach the word, you need to pray to Jesus Christ. You need to go down on your knees, pray for spiritual sight. You need to grow in the faith before it's too late. You need to come at the physical and come in at the spiritual. Set your path straight, hey. And it no matter if you are pastor, preacher or deacon, help me sing me song and wave your right hand. Even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out. Said even if me can't preach the word, me life I go talk. Even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out, yes. Even if me can't preach the word, tell the devil this. Said even if you can't preach the word, You have to act it out. Said even if you can't preach the word, your life better talk. Even if me can't preach the word, me have to act it out, yes. Even if me can't preach the word, preach the word. Hey, super, Ayanta, Margaret, Lord of Jesus Christ. One day this will all be over. No more crime and violence. No more demons which try to take over. That will be in the past tense. No more pain and strain. No more tears remain. No more hungry days to face. No more staring in space. This old world will be gone. So me a sound the alarm. Me nah give up. Nah stop run the race. Oh yes, say me nah give up. Have to fight till me reach the end. Oh yes, say me nah give up. Nah stop run the race. Oh yes, say me nah give up.
Pull it up, pull it up. That's a big one. Give me a 5. I was dancing in the background. I had fun. Text and tell me how much you enjoyed Brian's performance. Brian, you told me that you work with popular artists in Jamaica. Who are some of the artists that you work with?
Well, I've shared the stage with a popular group, Perpetual Praise, and I haven't worked alongside in terms of performances with any known gospel artists or established gospel artists as yet, but I'm hoping to be able to do that in the early future of my career.
Okay, we have popular artists worldwide. For instance, the late Whitney Houston, she started off singing in the church, even to R. Kelly, and then they diverse to both church, gospel and music of the world. Do you have planned diversing anytime in the future?
No, not at all. It's all about Christ and it's about gospel, bringing the word out through music. So it's strictly gospel music.
Lovely. All right, tell persons where they can get this album from and how can they contact you.
All right, first of all, the album is available if you are anywhere in the town at the City Mall. It's at the top floor at Phototherapy. And the album is available for $1,000, or you can call me to get your copy at 684-3006. That's 684-3006. Or you can go on Facebook, and that's The Anointed Vale. So it's Facebook, just look for DI Anointed Vale. And you can contact me there, and you'll be able to receive a copy.
Yeah, so you can contact me on 661-3128. Thank you so much, Brian. The Anointed Vale, I gotta call him. I really did enjoy that performance. I really did enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
One more handshake. Have a blessed rest of your evening, sir.
Same to you,
Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to wrap up the program.